Thank you so much for joining me for lesson 59 of Sefer HaMitzvos. I'm doing this video over again for a couple of reasons. Number one, we had no audio last time, and number two, I want to do it right now because we're starting to get some heavy winds right now, and just in case our power goes out, we want to make sure we get it in. So we're at lesson 59, which covers, let me go ahead and pull it up here. Lesson 59, which is mitzvah 171, positive mitzvah number 171. And this is the mitzvah of giving the half shekel. So this mitzvah is found Exodus 30, verse 12. And here it says each person should give a ransom for his soul to God. So this is done by giving the half shekel. You can read more about that in Exodus 30, verse 12. And so this basically comes down to each Jewish man is obligated to contribute annually the half shekel to the temple. I think perhaps at the time of the Second Temple, there were still some who disputed whether or not that it was a annual thing, but it ultimately came down to that we learned that we're to give the half shekel every year, and that what it does is it funds the offerings and everything that goes on at the temple. And the one interesting fact about the half shekel, and we're going to talk a little bit more about it tomorrow with God's help, is that the half shekel actually changed in how much that was, the weight of it, because a half shekel is a specific amount of barley grains worth of silver. And during the time of Moses, it was a smaller amount than it was later during the Second Temple. And that's because money tends to be worth less and less over time. So your dollar nowadays goes a lot less, doesn't go as far as it used to, for your parents. And so this is also true when dealing with biblical amounts of money, and so the sages, the Sanhedrin, had the ability to increase the amount of what the half shekel was, how much that weighed. And it could go as much as was necessary. There's no upper limit for that. Obviously, the poor person has to give that amount, and the rich person has to give that amount. But they set exactly how much that weight is. But on the other side, it will never go less than it was during the time of Moses. So when Messiah comes back and sets up the next temple speedily in our days, then we are going to end up with I would imagine, this is speculation on my part, but I think it's probably true. We'll end up probably back at that same weight that existed when Moses was giving that, and we'll also have probably some other answers that were debated by the sages regarding the half shekel, and those things will Messiah is going to iron all those things out. That's one thing that I love about the sages and the rabbis is that they say, all right, these things are all up for debate, and someday when Messiah comes, he's gonna settle all those debates. All right, so we'll continue talking a little bit more about the half shekel tomorrow with God's help. So everybody have a wonderful rest of the day, and Chodesh Tov. Have a great day in every way.